Hey babe, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Treasure, your mental health visionary, guiding you on a journey to mental wellness. This is another episode of Raw Moments, and today's topic is creating a new system. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. And if you're interested in today's topic of creating a new system, then let's get into the video, babe. This video has been a long time coming, and I feel like God's timing is always right, because the topic of this video is creating a new system, and I had planned on filming this specific topic of video I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it just didn't happen. But I feel like it's so fitting for me to sit down and film it today because God's timing is perfect timing. If you are new to my channel, or if you've been, here watching a few videos, I have been filming videos for YouTube, not consistently, but I technically have been on YouTube for almost a year now. And I have come such a long way. Like, when I tell you, when I started, I was still in the thick of my depression. I was trying so hard to stay consistent with filming content and just putting out there what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, because of, the intention of my channel. But it's been a struggle, and now that I am no longer depressed, if you missed that video, I think that was maybe 1 or 2 videos back of my Raw Moments videos, where I finally was able to say that I am no longer depressed, and I am so grateful, so thankful to God for seeing me through. But because I am in a new phase, next chapter of my life where I am depression free, I have to relearn myself. Also, something I talked about in another Raw Moments videos, maybe last video or the video before that. But it's hard to think when you're, going through depression, that all you want is to get out of it so you can get back to yourself, and then you come out of it and you're not yourself anymore. You're a completely different person. Like, that is just what it is. You will never be that person you were before depression. Doesn't matter how hard or how much you want to be that person again. It's just impossible, because depression teaches you so much. It forces you to feel your emotions and go through things, and when you have made it to the other side, you are genuinely a new person. And me just trying to learn that person of what my boundaries are, the things that I like, and trying to really adapt myself to this new lifestyle has been a struggle. But I wake up every morning so grateful that it is something that I get to experience and that I get to deal with, because I have seen much darker moments, much darker days, and now I wake up every day feeling such gratitude. Even if it's not the best day and maybe I'm not in the best mood, I still feel so much gratitude, and I'm so just thankful and grateful to be living in those moments. But it is time for me to create a new system, because depression taught me, it taught me a lot, but one of the things that it taught me was that I have no discipline when it comes to myself. If I feel like the task or the job or whatever it is does not directly connect to someone else, where I know for a fact that it is affecting someone, I don't have the discipline for it. And I understand why that is, because I have dedicated the better part of my life to making sure that everyone else around me was okay, and making sure that everyone else was good, and I put myself on the back burner if I even did anything for myself. It was the last on my list. And so now, in creating this new system, I have to learn how to be disciplined for myself and take care of me first. And just because it doesn't connect to anybody, it is still just as important, because I can't help other people if I'm not good. And that was a concept I just didn't get before I, went through depression. I think I've mentioned this before, when you're on the plane and they tell you like, oh, if the oxygen mask comes down, put it on yourself first and then help the person next to you. Even if it's a child, you put it on yourself first and then the child next to you. And I just couldn't fathom, like, why would I put it on me first if there's a child sitting next to me or an elderly person sitting next to me or a disabled person sitting next to me? Like, why would I put it on me first? I have to put it on the person next to me because they need the help. Not understanding, well, if you can't breathe, then you can't help the person sitting next to you. So that's why you have to put it on yourself first. And then, obviously the person next to you if they need it. But I just didn't understand that concept. I now understand the concept, and it's kind of how I have to learn to live my life, me first and then everyone else. And in doing that, I am going through the steps of very, very hard work because it is not easy. I don't care how many YouTube videos I watch, TikTok videos I watch, it is not easy to create a new system when you are trying to let go of a previous mindset that you had, because it's so easy to slip into your old ways and your old habits when you still kind of have that same mindset. So I've been really working on, having a better mindset, and that my mindset reflects what my system is, because I can't move forward if I'm still operating from a depression headspace when I'm no longer depressed. So I have taken it upon myself to do a couple things for myself where I feel like those are the things that are going to help aid me into creating a new system where I can be successful in creating content and just like my day-to-day life. And one of the things was buying a new Bible. I had two Bibles already. The first Bible I got was when I was in the thick of my depression, and the second Bible I got was kind of when I was coming out but didn't understand that I was coming out, and so I still thought that everything was just as bad as it was when it started. And now that I'm out of depression, I wanted another Bible. To some people that probably will not make sense because two Bibles are identical, they are just different covers. So the first Bible I got was a completely different Bible that I got from a bookstore. The second Bible I got is called the Jesus Bible that I got from Amazon, and it just had like a plain gray cover. And at the time when I bought it, it fit with what mood I was in, where I was mentally. And now, because I'm seeing the world in color, I'm trying to bring color back into my life. And so I wanted a colorful Bible, so I bought myself another Bible, the same Bible, it's still called the Jesus Bible, but I got a colorful version for the cover, and I was so excited when I got it because it's so pretty, and I feel like it's so fitting to what I'm feeling now, and my mindset and my headspace is just colorful. And so I wanted something to reflect that every morning when I do my Bible study, I'm looking at something bright colored because that's how I feel. I got a new devotional as well. I also bought myself new bedding, just a little few pieces of like decor just to reflect like what I'm feeling now, and just getting back to living life in color and not just blah. I don't know another way to say it, because it's definitely, I was living my life in blah for a little while, and I just want new, fresh things that are not attached to depression, that are attached to my life now. And so I gave myself the gift of doing that. And also, one of my biggest purchases that I made that I am so happy, and the timing was just perfect, everything aligned, and I'm so grateful, and I thank God every day. I bought myself a camera. If you didn't know, all of my videos that I have posted, TikTok and YouTube, have been from my phone. I was not using a camera, and It's not that I didn't want a camera, because if you ask anyone close to me, all I talked about was, I want a camera, I want to buy a camera, I don't feel like I'm a real, content creator because I don't have a camera, I want a camera, I need a camera. It just wasn't aligning. I wasn't being consistent with content. It just didn't make sense for me to have one. And now was the right time. It felt like the right time. Everything aligned, and it was just like God was telling me, now is your time to go ahead and invest in yourself, get yourself the camera. Not only do you deserve it, but you will need it for what I have, planned for you. And so I'm grateful, and this video is being filmed on that camera, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I know some people watching this will probably be like, why is it such a big deal that you bought a camera? But if you're close to me, you will understand how important it was for me to have this camera, and now that I have it, I am just ecstatic. And I feel like it is one of the biggest purchases that I made for myself in creating this new system and this new mindset, and it just feels so good. Yeah, so I also am just trying to come up with fresh content ideas and like really bring you guys more into like my day-to-day life, because just because I'm not depressed does not mean that everything is just perfect now and everything's good, because it's not. I still have my bad days where I'm just not feeling it. I still don't have all the answers. I don't have, life just figured out because I'm not depressed anymore. I am still trying to get it together, and I don't have a regimen yet. I know that I need one. I know that it's critical for my mental health. It is critical for anyone's mental health to have a good regimen for a morning routine and an evening routine. And if you are not working like a regular 9 to 5 job, and you are a business owner, or you just have more flexible time, then it's really important for you to also have like a daily schedule. Which I don't have a normal 9 to 5, so my days are just what I choose for them to be right now, and that can get really overwhelming because it's just time, and sometimes the time just passes by and I just kind of lose myself in the day. And so I know that I need to create a good regimen for myself. So I am working on making myself a good morning routine, a good evening routine, and then having like kind of a daily schedule where some things are like set in stone. I know every single day I will do those things during the day, but also leaves time open for if something comes up, or just other plans that may have happened or be happening on that day. But I want to like bring you guys into that so you can see that it's not just everything's fine now because I'm not depressed. Like, there is life after depression when you're picking up the pieces from the time that you missed. In my particular situation, it's 4 years that I was out of the world, and now I'm coming back into the world, and I have to pick up the pieces and get back out there. It's not going to be easy to make up for lost time. I'm not really making up for lost time, and I hate to say it that way, because God's timing is God's timing, and just because I may not understand, I don't need to understand. He knew what the assignment was. So I just mean it in a way of like being out of the world for 4 years. I have to now reintegrate myself into the world. I can't just stay detached, and coming back into the world, I have to slowly build myself into that. And that's why I need to make sure that I have like a morning routine, an evening routine, a daily schedule to keep myself on track, because you may or may not know when you're depressed, the days just go. There's no schedule, there's nothing, and it's very, very easy to just get lost in time. And so coming out of it, I need to make sure that I'm doing all the things that I can and taking the right steps to make sure that I'm staying mentally healthy. So that's why it's important, and that's why I want to make sure that I'm bringing you guys on that journey so you can see that as well. I'll probably do those more in like a vlogging style. It won't necessarily be in my raw moments videos, which are like my sit down videos where I kind of just vent about whatever it is I was feeling up until the next time for me to upload the video. So I am thinking of a lot of good content ideas, which I'm so excited for. So that's one of them, one of the like vlogging styles, but I have to kind of figure out exactly how to execute, which I'll figure out soon because those need to come out. And then also I am going to do another series that I'm very excited for, that I won't get too much into because I will do like an introduction video for that series to explain exactly what it is, but just a little sneak peek. It's gonna be called Depression Decoded, another series, and I'm really excited for it because it is more about actionable steps if you're in depression, if you feel like you may be going into depression, and when you're coming out of depression, as well as if you just come out of depression. So super excited for that. Those videos are coming out very soon, and again, a lot of content coming to you, way more consistent because there's so many video content ideas that I have, and God has told me himself that he is no longer going to, handle me with kid gloves. He is, kicking me through the door because I'm taking my sweet time and I don't have time for that. People need to take care of their mental health, and he is using me as a vehicle to do it. So, one second. And we're back. Sorry guys. So yeah, I am just really excited about all the content that's coming, and I just wanted to also say that I'm so thankful for anyone that watches my videos, shares my videos, all of the subscribers that I have. I am genuinely grateful. I am very excited to continue to grow my channel. I know that growth will come with time. I just want to make sure that I'm getting to the right people, but I know that God will do his work and my videos will reach exactly who they are for. So I will just continue to let him order my steps and follow his plan and continue to post content for as long as he tells me that that's what I need to be doing. But I see a lot for our future in the mental health field. I'm super excited, and yeah, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. May your day be filled with self-love, kindness towards yourself, and remember that your mental health matters, babe. Love you.